Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of $10 Dollar Tree Dinners. Tonight we are making shrimp and grits. So let me show you what we have here. We have 2 bags of shrimp and they're defrosted, and we also took the tails off. All you have to do is put them in a little bit of cold water. We have 4 ounces of cream cheese that's been diced up. We have 1 package of cheddar cheese, it's about 5.3 ounces. We have 1 cup of the stir-fry pepper mix. And we have 1 package of sausage links. There's 2 long links that comes in 1 package, and we slice them up all fancy like this. And then we have Goya. Yes, this is at the Dollar Tree. So we have our Goya seasoning. And we're also going to use some hot sauce, kick it up a notch, that we got from the Dollar Tree. And we have our Velveeta cheese. They have the liquid gold. And we have our seasonings: garlic, pepper, paprika, minced onion, and we have some parsley. And we already have 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of water heating on the back burner. Now, let me take a second to tell you guys about the grits. They don't sell grits at the Dollar Tree. I've been looking and trying. If somebody finds them, you may find them where you live. Awesome. If you live in a southern state, you probably can find grits there, but we cannot find them. I found masa, but you cannot make grits with masa. You can make it with polenta, because polenta is still a yellow corn that's ground down, whereas grits is a white corn. But masa is also corn that's ground down, but it's ground down so finely that it acts just like a flour. So if you're going to the dollar store and you want to be fancy like me, then you can get masa, some water, and some salt, and make your very own tortillas. It's so simple. So we're going to get started here. Gonna move this over here and actually get it going. And like I said, we already have our water going. It's heated up nicely, and we have 6 packages of the instant grits. Let me show you. Woo! Reach it. The Quaker Oat instant grits. Now, I had to get these from Walmart, okay? It's okay, because sometimes we use staple items. We try to just use a little bit of staple items, but, you know, there's things you already have in your house, like flour and butter and eggs and milk. We're cool with those if you don't get those from the Dollar Tree. But the bulk of the meal comes from the Dollar Tree. So I did find these on sale. The box was crushed up and it was all ugly, but the grits inside were still good, and I got 51 cents off. So we are still saving money. It was $1.52. I'm happy. I don't care. So grits are going, and we're not gonna use all this Goya, because this is for, okay, 1 pack is for 2 cups of liquid. We could use it all, but we have other stuff in here that's salty, like our sausage and our Velveeta cheese, and our cheddar cheese has salt, and our hot sauce has salt. So we don't need to be adding a whole bunch of extra salt. So we're just going to do a little sprinkle, because that's just going to be one of those like notes where you're going to be tasting. I'm like, I taste something. I taste something, you know, even more special when you go to eat it. So you know how you want to layer your flavors. That's what we're doing here. We're layering our flavors. So we're going to add our grits in. Now, I don't know if I have the correct grits to liquid ratio, but I am about to find out. And when I find out and you watch me run over to the sink to get more water, then you know that we need more. So we have 3 cups right now. And the thing with grits is they like to be little bastards. Grits do. Sorry to say. Grits like to get lumpy. And when I was younger, I hated when my mom would get me to make grits. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do grits. I couldn't do polenta, because we ate a lot of polenta growing up. And I didn't know until I got older that the way we used to make our cereal, like we used to do polenta with like butter and sugar and stuff. Like I didn't know I was eating polenta. I thought I was just eating some hood type of, I don't know, because you know we ain't had no money. So, but it was good. So I didn't find out until later that it was like this high esteemed, delicious, creamy goodness, polenta and polenta fries and grilled polenta. So I thought I was just eating corn, but actually I had a sophisticated palate at a very young age on a food stamp budget. Hello. So just keep whisking now. You see how I'm talking to you, but I don't stop whisking? Okay, because grits ain't they're not gonna play this chef right here. We gonna keep whisking. Don't you stop whisking. Nope. And they are instant too, so they're gonna get done so quick. So, okay, we have the opposite problem. They are not thick enough. So we need more of our imposter grits. These are pretending to be Dollar Tree grits. They're like, hello, I'm from the Dollar Tree. Walmart who? I'm a Dollar Tree grit. So, I'm gonna put another pack in there, and we're gonna get back to whisking. Ooh, and you do want a thick, creamy grit. A thick grit. Don't nobody want no thin grit. We want a thick grit. We want our grits to be fat, P-H-A-T. Keep on whisking. Ooh, they're nice and thick. Yes. Don't worry, because we're gonna put some stuff in here that's gonna thin it back out. So let's add our cream cheese. And just get that going in there. We'll turn the heat down a bit because we don't even need it going up that high. And while we're doing that, because I learned from many a great chefs to multitask. We can't just be standing here just worrying about these grits, acting like we can't do two things at once. We got to do both at once, okay? We can't just be acting like that. So, let's put a few dashes of hot sauce in there. And let's also add some cheese. Now, I don't want to overdo it, so we added about half of our 5 ounces of cheese. And we're going to start to let this get all creamy. And these were already buttered grits, so I did not add any additional butter to them. But I am about to kick them up with some seasoning. Here goes this is our minced onion. And our paprika. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the game. And then we got our parsley, dried parsley. Woo! Kicking it up. Oh my gosh, y'all. So, you know what the crazy part is? I'm not even eating this for dinner. I'm so sad. I just can't afford to. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper. Just a little bit of black pepper. And then we got some fresh garlic. Who doesn't love garlic? That's about whatever. Not even gonna say I don't know. It's just whatever. I just dropped it in there until my ancestors called my name. Said, "Girl, let it be." But look at these. Look at these grits. Look how they're coming together. Oh my gosh, they look so good. If you have never had shrimp grits, because I grew up. And I know the great debate. I grew up eating sweet grits. Sugar, butter. That's how I grew up eating grits. No more heat. So I grew up eating sweet grits. I didn't know anything. We're going to put our sausage in here. Ow! Don't do like I just did. Don't do what I just did. I just literally I don't even know what I just did. Don't do that. You know what? As I'm tasting these, I am saying to myself, they don't really need this. I don't really need this cheese sauce. We're not going to fool it. We'll save that. Because if you are following us along our journey while we're making these $10 Dollar Tree meals, you will start to notice that we will reuse things. So if we just brought butter, we're not going to buy butter again. So if you're following them, you will realize that we will do that. There's no point in rebuying. So if we brought a bag of rice, well, we still have that bag of rice, and we're making a rice dish. We're just going to use it. Yeah. So we're getting our sausage. We're going to let them get a little brown on them. You know? You want them to have a little color. Get a little melanin popping on your, you want that melanin to be popping on your sausage. And you want your grits to be thick and creamy and rich and delicious and cheesy. Cheesiful. And they are cheesy and creamy and buttery. And I still want to kick them up with a little more heat out. So I gotta say I used about a tablespoon of hot sauce. Comes out a little slow, so. But we gotta kick it up a notch. And I'm about to set these to the back. Now, when I set them to the back, don't get worried. If they start to get a little thick, like that, because you know it tightens up, don't get worried. All you gotta do is add a little splash of water or milk into them and send them right back up. It's fine. It's no problem at all. We don't stress. We don't stress in the $10 Dollar Tree kitchen. We don't get stressed out. Let me add some more light in here. This is the apron that I hate. I hate this apron